Hey, my name is Zach Bruce.
And I'm Hailey Parmenter.
And I'm a personal trainer and a specialist in exercise therapy, and I'm here to talk about how we got started in the gym. For me, it first started when I was in grade 12. We tried it and I got in there and I had nothing but just little stick drawings on there to guide me through. And one day we decided to do a competition. We ended up going to Fort St. John, the Northern Classic. I won first place and first overall in my class. That lit my fire for my fitness journey, and I did a couple other shows. I did provincials in 2014, and then I just did provincials in this year, 2017. And I came out in second place, and I also entered in a Muscle Insider model search at the Vancouver Pro-Am. And I ended up winning to my surprise, and yeah, it was one of the better days of my life.
I started out in high school going to the gym. I did not know anything about the gym. I started going the same time he went. I watched him compete, go through the process. I decided, hey, I want to compete too. The fitness industry just boomed back in like 2012, 2013, and we decided we wanted to do it. So I went without a coach and I competed in my first competition in the bikini section. And I ended up placing 8th, and it was one of the biggest competitions in BC. There was 400 girls competing. That was my first real foot into the fitness industry. 2 years later, I took a bit of a break and I competed in Prince George at the Iron Ore. I ended up placing 3rd and qualifying for provincials. Recently just competed at provincials with Zach. We both went together. I got 8th in that show. Wasn't my best outcome, but it's a learning process. We did all 3 shows with no coach, so it's a learning process for us every day.
Today, we're going to be going over 5 different tips for beginners to get into the gym and get started getting healthy and active.
So the first dynamic warm-up that we're going to show you is dealing with your rotator cuffs.
So Hailey, what I'm going to get you to do is have your palms up, create a nice 90-degree, and you're just going to bring your elbows, your hands out, good, and then back in. And so this is going to be working the rotator cuffs inside the shoulder, and these are the most susceptible to injury. So when we warm these up, we want to warm them up really well before our workouts so we don't get injured and we can stay active. Just want to come in and create a nice fluid movement. You don't want to count reps on this one. You just want to go until you feel a little bit of a burn, then set it down and move on to the next. Okay, so this is our second exercise for our dynamic warm-up, and we're just working on our rotator still. So what Hailey, we're going to get you to do is have this nice and even plane, nice and level, and you're just going to rotate down nice and easy, and then pull it right back up till it's straight, and you're going to come right back down. It's going to be a nice and smooth movement. We're not trying to do anything jerky, anything too sudden. We're just working our rotation in our shoulder right here. So doing this again is going to prevent a lot of injury, and it just really warms up those rotators, and that's exactly what you want before a workout. And when we do this, we want to get about 10 to 20 reps or so, just until you feel a little bit of a burn, and then you can stop, put it down, take a short rest, and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. So this will be our 3rd exercise today. Now we're going to be warming up our legs. We're going to be working through a full range of motion. On this one, we're going to be doing leg swings, and you don't need to kick too high. You just want to work nicely through range of motion so you don't strain yourself. So Hailey, you always want to make sure you're supported. So always grab onto something and make sure you don't kick anyone. So Hailey, I'm going to get you to swing your legs back and forth and just kick nice and high. Just go nice and easy. And we're going to do about 10 reps per leg. And then we're going to switch it up and we're going to do some kicks to the side. I always recommend warming up your full body, even if you're just going to be doing a chest day or whatever. You need to warm up your whole body because your whole body really is involved with each exercise that we do in the gym. So Hailey, here she's doing the side to side, and this is going to warm up the inner thigh and also the outer, and a little bit of your side of your butt as well. Again, only 10 reps per leg, and that'll be it for this exercise.
So this is the last warm-up we'll do before we get into the gym. They're plyometric exercises, so I'm going to get Zach here to start with a regular bodyweight squat. So I'll get you to show me how you do that. Keep your posture straight, keep your back up. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Doing about 10 to 20 of these will get the blood flowing through your legs, through your whole body. It is a workout on its own.
Yeah.
So the next one I'll get you to do is a lunge. So this is a stationary lunge. Just up and down, make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Make sure your posture is straight. Again, 10 to 20 of these, maybe 10 on each leg. Again, it just gets the blood flowing, gets everything moving, gets those muscles warm. And then the last one, jump squats. So you kind of squat down like a frog, jump up to the sky. These ones are great. They especially get your blood flowing. So those are the 5 dynamic warm-ups that you can do before your exercise. We're pretty persistent with them because we know the risk of injury and we want to keep coming back every day to stay healthy. So that's why we do those dynamic warm-ups. So we hope you guys enjoy them and implement them when you're in the gym. And not only the gym, but swimming, hiking, running, whatever you do to stay active, those dynamic warm-ups will help you in every aspect.
So keep crushing it and stay moving.